Okay, so I just saw this notification. This was uploaded 2 hours ago, so I'm a little behind here. But I was watching The Nun too, so that was a crazy film, man. I saw the first Nun last week, and then I just saw The Nun 2 tonight, and I had no clue they were all really connected to the Conjuring film. So now I have to go back because I haven't seen the Conjuring films or Annabelle, any of that. So I've basically seen the sort of origin story a little bit, like before those films. Anyway, so let me check this out. I think his new gameplay, Bleach Soul Resurrección. Oh yeah, this is new. Who do you? Oh man. Okay. Got Chad or the He-Man. Dude, who do you? Yeah. Wow. Who do you, man? Okay, the Dodgers. Wow. Oh, combo move. Wow. Yeah, it's looking good, man. Too bad it's a mobile game, but it's looking good, man. I'm gonna turn this down. Sometimes it'll be all freaking copyright. I'm gonna go back here to like Udyr's my third favorite character, so third favorite character in Bleach. Specifically, the Uryu. There are two Uryus that I like. My favorite Uryu Shida is the one who fought against Mayuri uh, during the Soul Society invasion arc, the first one. So that was my favorite when he transformed and he really showed what Quincy's were capable of. He like one shot a Bunkai. So that's why Udy's my third favorite. And then obviously the Thousand Year Blood War, but everything in between, like the whole Hollow, Espada arc, and everything else, like, I did not like Uryu. Didn't care. I felt like they ruined his character for whatever reason. But yeah, I want to check him out here. So yeah, that looks good, man. The combo there. There's something else I was looking at. We have to chat. Yeah. And I talked about this before when I first saw the very first trailer. You can go back and check that out. So right here, that evasion. I see what's happening here. So there is a how do you call it? Not a quick dodge. It's a you know how like if you press like the dodge button like the freaking like millisecond before the enemy hits you. That's what's happening right here, and I can tell just because of the pause in the animation and everything. So right there, that's what's happening. That's not just a normal little dodge over. That's like a right second before. It looks like perhaps Uryu was getting some sort of boost right there. I'm just framing through it here. So, maybe that's just the ore from that bull hollow flying by, but that's definitely sort of oh, you press the button like right before dodging, and then there's sort of that little slowdown effect wherever he shoots over. My issue with it again, and there it is again. I still don't like it. I still don't like the distance. Because, I mean, look at it. He's not traveling that far. and that doesn't feel like I think it's called Henryaku. I need to look it up. It's been a while. For the Soul Reaper, the Shinigami is called Sunito, Flash Step, but for the coincidence, it's Henryaku. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sure I need to look it up again. But I don't like the distance at which he's traveling. I really don't. I mean, let me know if y'all agree or disagree. But I'm sorry. I'm just like these anime games. Like you see them like in the anime, they're like flying like, man, like 50 or 100 yards, right? They're like jumping that distance like in the blink of an eye or less, right? That doesn't feel like that. That's one thing about a lot of anime games that I've noticed. Like when he dodges here, I'm gonna frame back again. Framing back. Like when he goes over, like you see my mouse pointer here where I'm pointing it at around Uryu's head. So that's where he's starting at, right? He ends up right here. So look at, you know, and I'm an animator, I'm picky, so just look at his head right here, where my mouse is, like in relation to where's that? Thought I had it. Nah, I don't have it on here. I have like a little pen tool, but I don't think I have it on here. But anyway, just look at in relation to his, like the top of Uryu's head and like the right eye of this hollow, right? So as he's traveling, his head's right here on the right side. But honestly, if you look at my mouse cursor, I'm thinking he should have gone like way over here where I'm circling. At least at the minimum. For me, just the dodging is not doing it for me. That's the only thing I have a problem with in this game so far. And if they made the distance further, like it would really improve it. In my opinion. Like it's like that's cool, it's too short. Like that's even shorter than like you know, Virgil's dodges in Devil May Cry. Like other than that, everything else here, man, that's cool right there. Yeah, so Orihime, I'm pretty sure she can shield. That's cool. They even incorporated Orihime pretty good. Like, why is everything going to mobile though? I don't know. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I don't play games on my phone. I'm not sorry. I don't play games on my phone. But I know there's like the whole new generation that does. But I need a controller. You know, controller. I need professional mouse, pro mouse and keyboard. I'm sorry. That's just the way I grew up playing with games. Gotta stop saying I'm sorry because I'm not. But that's just, I don't know, that's my opinion, that's my thoughts on like mobile games, like, or at least that's what I read about this game. Like it looks freaking amazing so far. Like again, I still have an issue with the flash depth, the Henryaku. Actually, no, Sunito was for the hollows. So that's my correction, yeah. Sunito is what the Rancars, the hollow use, I'm pretty sure. I think Shunko is what I'm thinking of. Nah, I'm thinking of the Japanese word for flash chat for the Soul Reaper. It may not be Shunko. I'm thinking Shunko. That was like sword phone sort of technique. Got them all mixed up. But just that sort of, you know, speed travel technique, super speed technique. Like I don't like the distance of it. That looks cool right there. Like the combo moves and everything look cool. So, as long as the animation doesn't look stiff, that's been my issue with like, and I haven't really played them. I've been meaning to play some games. Whenever I get around to them. But the majority of the Bleach games in the past have the animations all look stiff. So hopefully this game doesn't look stiff. And I don't know if that makes any sense to you. The animations don't look fluid like in one of the most popular Bleach games was Bleach Heat the Souls on PSP, the mobile type of game thing. So Heat the Soul, right? And Heat the Soul, like every time I look at videos of it, combat looks just stale and stiff. It doesn't look appealing to me. That's why I never really cared about playing that game. Even when I do bring some Bleach games to the channel here, like, I'm not gonna play Heat the Soul. I don't like the way it looks. I never did. But there's some other Bleach games I want to play. So far, this doesn't look stiff, but I'll have to see between animations how fluid it looks and things like that. But yeah, it's looking good so far. Man, you gotta fix that flash step. I don't like the distance on it. That's my only thing about it. So I do not like. Yeah, so. But that's it. I just wanted to check it out there. But yeah, I still don't like the overall distance on the flash step. That's my only problem with it. Like even Chad, he's doing it right there. You can see it. So that's Chad's dodge. Pretty basic. So again, they're showcasing the sort of the last second, I hate to say quick dodge, but like that last second evade where like you press the button right as the enemy's attacking and then it activates something special. That's what's going on right there. So same thing with Chad, and then he does it again here. So it looks like, which is good, it looks like, because Chad, let me go back. Chad is punching. He's in the middle of a punch animation. So at least not the type of game where it's like, oh, you're punching or whatever, but then you can't dodge out of the way. It looks like the dodge can like intervene with the attacks, which is good. Like most games it should be that way. Like when I'm playing like DBZ Kakarot is a good example, I think. I'm trying to think of any other recent games I played in the past year or two. Specifically Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Where like I'll be fighting an enemy. I think it's DBZ. There's another game too I can't think of right. But it's like I'll be fighting an enemy, right? And then I see a big attacker coming, and I'm pressing dodge, and they won't dodge because I'm in the middle of an attack animation. I absolutely hate that in games. So it's not my fault I got hit. So it looks like you can interfere here with the attacks, using the dodge. So that's good. Yeah. And my thing is, if they are going to have the flash step, Sunito, Hinryaku, if they are going to have it move at such a short distance, at least reduce the delay between the times you can use it. Like, I don't want there to be like a 2 whole second delay or some nonsense like before I can like use the dodge again. Like the whole little skill card thing in all the new games these days is pretty annoying. I don't like them. Like I just want to be able to tap like, dude, freaking Zone of the Enders. Still one of the greatest games of all time. Zone of the Enders, the best mecha game. I haven't played Armored Core 6, but for me it's still Zone of the Enders. But Zone of the Enders was like just boost. It was non-stop. Like if there's a delay, it was less than a second. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if they're going to have this short distance, then it should be like boom, boom, not like boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of the slow speed in games these days, man. So hopefully this turns out good. Again, that's my biggest main issue there. Is the dodging. I'm not digging the dodging. Either better have a very small delay or they need to increase. I think they need to just increase the distance anyway to make it feel more like the show, in my opinion. Anyway, I know I'm picking it apart, but I'm an animator. That's what I do. So it's just to improve the game. I think it would improve the game. Let me know if you disagree. Anyway, I'm just checking it out. It's late. Gonna edit some videos, stay up all night, do whatever. So. Anyway, guys, I'll see you.